far as like the trauma side of it, one thing I will touch on, as far as emotional side, like you say, if so many vets that go through like divorces and whatnot, it's an acceptance thing. A lot of people have a really hard time accepting that, you know.
Yeah.
And when you see that every day when you look in the mirror, you can see that in other people, and I can see that from a fucking mile away. One of these hikes, somebody's walking, they got that pain, and it's noticeable.
Yeah.
You know, it's only damn near smell it on them. You know, it's like, what the fuck's going on, dude? Talk to me.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Oh, fuck, got a cramp.
It's about relating with people, not comparing them.
Fucking too fat, dude. I'm like no, I think I saw you in either Tulsa or Fort Worth, but I saw them as well because, you know, taking all the pictures, eventually you just...
You can see it in people's face. You know?
Yeah, and it's really hard for me to get out there and actually talk to them just because I only have so much time and I'm trying to get all these pictures and everything. But I've noticed that you take the initiative and go talk to them, and I thought that was pretty cool, man, because I think there's like cliques that get formed on these hikes, and I don't
like that. People should break away from the clique side.
Well, sometimes I don't think it's necessarily intentional. It's just, you know.
People are comfortable with their group.
Yeah, you get with what's comfortable.
Well, you shouldn't be comfortable. You should always be outside the norm with these. That's why we do these hikes. Get out there, make 5 new contacts, or don't show up at all. You know, what's the point if you're going to do that? You know, you want to make new friends. That's the whole point of us being out there.
Yeah.
So that should be everybody's mission.
But I just think, like, you know, I mean, it's going to be what it is. But I always try to suggest, you know, to people, try to go talk to somebody new, especially if it's your first hike in that city. You shouldn't be trying to become best friends with somebody that lives 6 states over.
There's no reason why you couldn't either, you know.
Well, I mean, I think
you have things that you have in common.
I think it's more important to try to focus. I mean, I think it's great to have that networking and have that conversation, but I think it's really important to find people that are closer in your community because if something does happen, you know, it's easier to reach out to those people.
Somebody can get closer to you.
Yeah, because I've noticed a lot of shit on the hikes where, you know, people get attached to people that are out of state, and then, you know, they have an emotional breakdown. And I mean, I've witnessed a lot of emotional breakdowns, and some of it's really good. I mean, I think all of it's really good because they become vulnerable at one point, and they found somebody that they trust enough to get whatever's off their chest, and, you know, it's relief afterwards. That even if they have that super deep cry, whenever they're done, you can just see like a little more light in their face, a little more happiness.
Right. And when you get somebody to actually open up, that too helps them actually say it. When you actually say it, you're in a sense almost accepting it. You're able to work through that. And if you look at things from like a third person's point of view, like almost give yourself that advice you'd be giving a friend.
Yeah.
You know, if you're able to step away from yourself and look at the whole situation.
Well, I think that's the hardest thing for people to do is to give really good advice to people to help them out. And then you forget that, you know, you had said X, Y, and Z, and you're like, oh man, it's fucking uncomfortable. I really don't want to do this. But I mean, you know, I think we all know what's fucking best for other people. We just stopped doing it to ourselves. Mm-hmm. And that's why, I mean, I was really interested in having this conversation and doing this, not only to help promote your business and who you are, but I've seen a lot of your artwork on a lot of different people. And, you know, whenever I go somewhere else, I'm always like, hey, you should go talk to James, man. This guy really knows what the fuck he's doing. And, you know, they look at your stuff and they're very interested in it as well, which is great. I mean, I love that networking. I love, you know, trying to help other people grow and everything. But you seem to like really love what you're doing and you're really good at it.
It's not about money. It's about investing in people more or less. Like,
but you can see, like, you know, it's, you can see the
money comes after
therapeutic side of what you're doing come out in you as you're doing it. The whole time I was watching you, you could see how your mind was in 2 different places. Your mind was somewhere in that tattoo. I'm assuming just picturing it how it went, and then having the conversation with me.
Right.
Which is, I mean, kudos to you.
Multitasking.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man.